Now there's no even light there. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sharon Dari, and on today's video we're talking about 5 things nobody has probably told you, or nobody will probably tell you before you come to Kwara State University. You know, Kwasu released first batch admission list, so I heard a lot of you have gotten admission. At least some people contacted me that they have gotten admission, and they asked a couple of questions, right? This video was actually supposed to be postponed, but because of the way you guys have been asking me questions, I decided to do this video because it may answer most of the questions that you guys have been asking. Do you understand? So congratulations to those of you that have gotten admission, and if you've not gotten admission yet, you're still waiting. You should I think you should calm down, keep your mind at rest, and pray. Kwasu offers admission up until the day of matric, and I'm panting like this because I actually just finished my exams. Like, I had exams straight throughout this week, and I have exams tomorrow too. So I just decided to do this video. I want to make it very, very short and precise and give out the information I want to give. And then, so the first and the most important tip I'll be giving is to build your CGPA in your 100 level. Now, when you're coming into the university as probably a science student or a arts or commercial student, right? Most of the things you'll be doing is things you're probably conversant in your secondary school, because in your 100 level, in my department, you'll be doing physics, chemistry, biology. So basically, it's things that you are very, very familiar with in your secondary school, right? So it's easier for you to build up your CGPA in your 100 level compared to when you're in your 300 level, because your 300 level is when you're starting your field courses, like your main courses, right? So you know you're getting into something that you don't know. So whether you're a direct entry student or you're a 100 level student, the best time to build your CGPA is in your 100 level, because that time you're just coming into the system. See, attend that tutorial, attend that night class if you have to, because you might want to be carried away by the fact that, oh, I'm not at home, I'm free, I'm in university, I'm a big girl, I'm a big boy. Like, the freedom, but that freedom comes with responsibility, right? Personally, one thing I understand is whether you're starting a business in school or you want to venture into any other thing apart from your schooling, or maybe you want to become a dancer, you want to do, like that, you know, university, you're open to a lot of things, right? There are sports club, volleyball, you know, there are other things that you might actually want to do as time goes on, right? So whatever thing you are doing, any other thing apart from the reason why you are here is secondary. The main reason why you are here is more important than any other thing you find doing while you come here. This Kwara State University calendar is very fast. They're not waiting for anybody, so you should be able to meet up. Because some of you guys have that got admission are DMing me, are asking me when I'm going to resume, when I'm going to resume. I know, like, you're very, very anxious to resume, right? But let's say you guys resume October or November, right? Before you know it, by February you'll be writing exams. So you guys should just know that it is very important. Like, there are plenty things that can get your attention, because especially second semester, there are plenty activities that go on in the school. Do you get? So it's very important that you understand this, right? You know, in the university, in life generally, you meet the good, the bad, the ugly, the way the whole life things about. So you need to make sure that you know the reason why you are here, and you stick to that reason no matter what. You need to remember that this is the reason why I came here, and I must fulfill this reason why I'm here. I'm sorry for the whole motivational talk, but I just needed to pass the information across that the best time to build your CGPA is in your 100 level. Do you get? That's the best time, because you're familiar with the things that you're being taught in your 100 level compared to your 200, compared to your 300 level. Let me mention this. Like, every department in Kwasu, I don't even know about every department, but my department, right, we have a specific CGPA that you must pass to cross to the next level, right? So if you don't pass it, you're probably advised to withdraw or advised to leave the department. Don't get deceived by the number of people that are in your department. Read your book. I can't believe I'm sounding like your mother right now, but read your book, right? I'll make sure that it's not like you're trying to get first position or anything. You get? But that CGPA, make sure that you build that solid foundation, and the best time to build that solid foundation for your CGPA is in your 100 level. That's everything I'm trying to say. So next on my list is network. Now, how do I explain this thing for you guys to understand? So for network in Malete, Malete is a small town in more local government in Kwara State, right? So the population before was not as much as this, right? The school actually made this place very, very populated because most of us, what will bring you to Malete if not for Kwara State University that is in Malete? Do you get it? So the marks that the network providers use to transmit network, right, is not enough in Malete to be able to serve the population that is here, including the students. Do you get? When students are not around, we do have network. I've been in school when students have not been around and network was very okay, right? But when students are around, especially this exam period, because everybody's coming to write exams, so population of students increase in Malete. So network is very, very bad. Network can be very, very, very bad in Malete. There was a certain time that was like it was this semester, if I'm not mistaken. There was no MTN network in Malete for 3 days. Yes, I think there was no MTN network for 3 days. And the funny thing that happened, the reason why I used Glow, but the reason why this affected me was because I ordered a package from Ilorin, right? And the person mistakenly included my MTN number on the package. Do you get it? So I could not get the package till after the network came up. And was it that the dispatch rider did not get the number of the driver? So I could not contact anybody, and the driver had already gotten to Malete. So that was how it affected me that time, because there was no MTN network for 3 days. And if you didn't go to Ilorin, there's no network in Malete. Do you get? So it can be a bothersome thing. So the networks that actually work here are probably Glow, MTN, and Airtel. MTN can be very, very funny at times, but yeah, network is good in some places. And it also depends on the hostel you are staying, because Glow installed a max at Tarmac. So there are times when I want to upload a video on YouTube or upload a video on Instagram, then I would go to Tarmac because network is very, very fast there because of the max is at Tarmac. There are places that don't have certain networks. Like I remember where I was staying before I came here, we didn't have MTN network there, right? The MTN network was bad there. Not that there was no network at all, but it was very poor. Do you get? So you probably want to buy Airtel, Glow, and MTN. I advise you to have it all, right? I have MTN and Glow, so you can also have MTN and Glow. Or you can even have Airtel too, is very good at times. Airtel is good. It's not that there's no network, but there's network. There's no network, but there's network. So that's because of population. But when the population reduces, network is fine. So my next point is hostel lights and water. Some of you drop comments that I should help you guys with hostels because you don't want to stay in a hostel that there's no lights, you don't want to stay in a hostel that there's no water, things like that, right? And I feel like in every of the video I've dropped on my channel, I've talked about hostel in each and every one of them, and people still keep asking questions. So I feel like let me talk more about the hostel and also include lights and water so you guys can understand more. So yeah, there are school hostels inside the school. There are male and female hostels inside the school that are school-owned hostels, right? And there are school hostels outside the school. Those are schools, they are owned by the school, but they're not within the school premises. There are school hostels for male and for female that are outside the school premises, but they are owned by the school. Do you guys get it? Now, those school hostels, whether the ones inside or outside the school, will be posted, we upload it on your portal when it's time for you to get hostels. Do you get? Now, the thing about the school hostel inside the school is the easy access to the school, because you might not need to spend transport money inside the school unless your department is far. No matter how it is, it's still trackable. Do you get? It's trackable within the school. The school hostel inside the school is trackable. For school hostels, it's bunk beds that they use, so you guys will be 4 inside the room. Do you get? It's a room self-con. The way a room self-con will be, toilet and bedroom will be inside the hostel, right? Then you guys will be 4 in a room. That was how it was when I was at Sky Villa. But I think general hostel is a bit different. Then there are the private hostels. Private hostels are owned by individuals. Anybody can own a private hostel. You can hold a private hostel. I can own a private hostel. Do you get it? And the prices vary for light and water. Now, for example, you're staying inside the school hostel, whether inside the school or outside the school, and you have light issues or water. For example, because when I was staying at Sky Villa, I stayed in a school hostel in my 100 level, and I stayed at Sky Villa. It's not even a school hostel anymore. But then back then, anytime we had light issues, sorry, anytime we had light or water issue, the school would take it. In fact, if I had water issue, the school would bring water for us. They'll bring tanks to bring water for us, like that, like that, like that. So anytime there's any issue with the school outside the school takes responsibility. They bring water, they repair your life. You get it? But you know that the fact that private hostels are owned by individuals, you know you have a landlord. Just pray you have a good landlord. The rest is history. That will attend to you guys when you guys have issues, whatever it might be, you know. When pumping machine goes spoiled, you get up maybe a good agent or a good caretaker. You get if you have, you know, if you have good people, you know that people that actually know that okay, this is our investment and we need to maintain the investment, and you know that people are staying here, we need to care about them too. You get like the previous what I was saying, the caretaker, basically the landlord will come. He comes every other week to check on the place, every other week check on the place. Okay, you can get a hostel for about 100,000 upward in Malete, right? In fact, 100,000 is a bit less now. Let's say 120,000 naira upward. Then if you want to get a roommate, it's your choice. Or if you can't afford to stay alone, you can also stay alone. Do you get? But somehow, the more expensive the hostel is, the more equipped the hostel can be. Right? For example, hostels that have solar, hostels that have general generator, hostels that have POP. In fact, there are hostels that have a lot in this school. If you are staying in a hostel that has a general generator, you guys might not have water issue because you know that you use light to pump water, unless your pumping machine is using solar, right? So the sun can pump water. But if your pumping machine is not using solar, you probably need to pump water. Do you get? So you probably use your general generator to pump water, so you not rely on the light. And you guys can contribute money on gen in the night. Because when I say my former hostel would contribute money on the gen from around 7 to like 1 o'clock in the morning. So it just depends on where you're staying. You understand? And how much you can afford. The last thing we're talking about in this video is availability of things. Availability of things in Malete. We already established that Malete is a small town in more local government, right? So most of the things they buy from a lawyer and bring it here. So when I came at first, I bought things that would last me for like 2-3 weeks before I started buying things outside. Because I came from Abuja, and before, like, I bought a lot of things, like, because I did IJMB one time at Ilorin, so I had a lot of things there and the things I brought from home. So I had load. So when I now came, and I started adjusting and buying things from outside. So you can do the same, or you buy enough things from home, like in bulk, and you come and use it here, whichever one pays you, right? Because of their transporting things from different places, to sell here, you get, so the cost of things might differ. They differ a lot. So you can actually buy things in bulk and for yourself before you start buying things around. You understand? Thank you guys for watching my YouTube video. Kindly subscribe and share to your friends that might need the video, and drop a comment if there's any other thing you think I missed and you would want me to talk about. Thank you.